Hello everyone, Bob Nicoll from Remember the Ice and the Paradigm Shifts. I'm the author and creator of this cutting edge program. And Remember the Ice and the Paradigm Shifts is about helping you to have empowering communication, and it's tied up in one sentence. The 9 words that you see on the screen, when they're juxtaposed in this particular fashion, they let you know that there really is power in the clarity of your articulation. Take a look at the words that are in blue. Power, the ability to do, take action. Clarity, clearness of thought, lucidity. Articulation, the ability to speak your thoughts from an empowering point of view. So there is power in the clarity of your articulation. Now, Stephen Covey in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, talks about that all things are created twice. First in thought, then manifested in the physical. So here's my question. If you're going to be having a thought, would you like to have it with the most empowering words that you can to convey that thought? Seems to me that would be a really good suggestion. Now here's the story behind Remember the Ice. When I lived in Phoenix, Arizona, I lived across the street from a convenience store. In that store, the manager, Rick, had a sign that encouraged his patrons to buy more ice. Now when I saw the sign, I asked him, how are your ice sales? And he said, they're terrible. By the way, did I mention this was Phoenix in July? I said, Rick, if you'll give me a piece of paper and a magic marker, I believe I can help you out. Now he had 2 cash registers, so he gave me the 2 pieces of paper, and I made a new sign. We put them up. We talked for a little bit more. I wanted to get his attention away from the sign, and I wanted him to focus on some other things. So we talked about, the Arizona Diamondbacks or the basketball team or just anything in Phoenix, the heat. It was 120 in the shade. But in my mind, I knew I was excited about what I had just done because I was going to be helping him to shift his paradigm. So as I went back to my apartment complex just across the street, I get into my office and I took out my dictionary and I proceeded to perform a little bit of word surgery. You see, I cut some words out of the dictionary. Now the words that I wanted to focus on are what I call naughty words. Now that naughty is spelled K-N-O-T-T-Y. And I like to use the international symbol, meaning no more, none, get rid of them, they're gone, adios amigo. So what I did was I started thinking, now if I helped him by getting rid of don't and changing it to don't forget to remember, what if I got rid of some of these other ones? So I created a list called Not and the Hit List 6. So here you are, you see them now, not, don't, can't, won't, wouldn't, couldn't, shouldn't. Here's my point. As I focused on that, I needed to get back to Rick to find out what was going on. So I come across the street, he sees me out the window, he taps on the window, you, come here, I gotta talk to you. So now we're standing outside in front of the ice box. He said to me, what did you do? I'm selling ice like crazy. Really? Let me put it to you this way, let me explain it this way, Rick. If I say to you right now, don't think of the color blue, what color are you just now thinking of? And of course he said, blue. That's right. When your customers used to stand at the counter getting ready to purchase something, and they used to see this sign, what were you telling them to forget? And he went, oh my God, he had the V8 moment. You know what the V8 moment is, right? He had the V8 moment. Oh my gosh, I've been telling him all this time to forget the ice. That's right. What's happening now, Rick? And he said, well, they'll come up to the counter. Now here's the beautiful part. Nobody said a word about getting any ice. They'll stand there getting ready to pay for their items. Their eyes will drift up, see this sign, and say, you know what, can I get a couple of bags of ice on the way out the door? 500% increase in sales of ice in 30 days. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you are in a business that would like to have a 500% increase in? Thank you very much. I'll meet you at the back of the room, we'll talk about it. So you can see, here's a paradigm shift about to happen for you right now on the screen. You see these 5 words, all followed by the word not. The reason I separated them is because that's part of the process. Not don't, can't, won't, wouldn't, couldn't, shouldn't. Get rid of the not and look what you have left. These are 5 of the most powerful words in the English language or any language for that matter. Anything that you want to accomplish, there are the words that will help you do that. Remember the ice is a concept that helps you attract the life you want through empowering word choice. Words are symbols for signs that we understand. It does make a difference what you say to yourself. You're going to have conversations with you a lot more than you're going to have them with somebody else. So you might just as well have some empowering ones. It's been a pleasure talking to you this evening. I'm Bob Nicoll, author of Remember the Ice. Thank you very much.